Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Llama and welcome to an episode of Smite Arena Pro. That's wrong. Let's try that again. Hi guys, welcome to Smite Arena A-Z with the first game in the series where I'm actually playing as a god that I know how to play. So, AMC has my highest win rate, I do believe, across all game modes and all gods. But I'm not a fan of him in the arena. He's very dependent on hives, and while it's quite a strong game mode for being able to position yourself in the same area so you're always near a hive, it's a terrible game mode for being able to hide your hives and prevent them from being killed. Which is quite a substantial problem. But that being said, if we can snowball, we may be able to get to a point where it just doesn't matter. So I am going to be going full auto attack build, and you will see me here leveling my hives first for the benefit it gives me. A lot of people don't like to play this way, but it was always my favourite, and now that bluestone is no longer an item, I just don't see any other viable way of playing it. Well, start as a mean to go on. Got ourselves a 3-ticket lead there, guys, just from the minions, because if you are aware, you get 1 ticket taken off for every minion you land the killing blow on, as well as obviously 1 ticket lost by the team that lets one go into the portal. So every minion is worth 2 tickets. So a minion wave is worth about 1.5 kills. See what I mean about the hives there, guys? Just get it up in a fairly defensive position, gone straight away. So yeah, just because the enemy team was so focused on trying to poke us, they didn't realise that they weren't last hitting minions. Got ourselves a lead, almost like a full kill's worth of lead off the first minion wave, without actually landing a kill. Or because we're willing to do this grunt work. That's the best you can really hope for, guys. Oh, that worked. It deterred him from coming in to try and destroy my hive, but if you just get a little bit of poke out for your hives, I pretty much just use my 3 to apply my bees. Oh, that was awful. Absolutely atrocious. Get out, Odin. I can't do an awful lot apart from scare them away. There we go. As you can see, the 1 kill, and we're already up by 3 kills worth. Setting off to a pretty good start. Not doing too well personally. Just doing the grunt work, really. Rushing oboe for extra minion clear, as well as just I really like the item in Arena. It's terrible in Conquest, which I know a lot of you will be playing primarily. But obviously this is an Arena series, and you really don't want to go into it with the same mindset that it's any other game mode, because the rules vary a lot. And the pressure that you put out just with raw damage in Arena, because people are so aggressive in these fights and take pretty much every fight all the time, if you can make the enemy team enter into these fights on half health from the poke that you can do with an oboe, you're off to a very, very strong start. Poor initiation from Odin there. So yeah. Don't want to be fighting into that. Much rather fight into this. Not that I want to be fighting at all, but it seems I'm going to be forced to. Scary that, but when you're playing as AMC, you do need to remember that your best form of defense, most of the time, is going to be to kill the opponent. You don't have too much in the way of an escape plan. Oh my god, can I land an auto? Mine. That was atrocious. I didn't deserve that kill, but I took it anyway. I'm the carry, I need the gold. I can't believe I just missed that many bases. I think it's the pressure of the camera, guys. It's gotta be. Strange decision there. He must have known I was always just gonna pop that back up. Looking like a good oh, it's really not looking like a good opportunity. I didn't assume they were going to, I just assumed they weren't going to take that fight.
An enemy has been slain.
Not enjoying how overly aggressive my team's being right now, in all honesty, but they're making it work. Gonna announce I'm bigger about this time in the hopes it stops them engaging. Do really want to try and get these items online. When am I going second into this? The two frontliners kind of makes me want to go Exy. That's with the build I want. That's going to be a lot of attack speed. If you look in the hives with the buff at the minute, I'm already at 2.98. At the last of the attack speed I can afford to get, we'll go for it. Was poor. But, you know, I'll trade a hive for his ult every day of the week. Especially when they're not aggressing off of it and I'm just going to be able to put it back up. Back to bees, please! Yeah! Oh, the bees. Not the bees. Oh.
Killing spree.
So yeah, by our scoring, we're already up at plus 12 on a late game god. Looking like a strong performance so far. Given what happened in that last episode, guys, with Agni, I'm still deciding with the series in its early days that whether I should show games like that or whether I should simply redo them, so just upload the videos like that and then redo the game with Agni until we get the victory or until we get our points total. And if you want to let me know what you'd like, and then we'll look into doing that. That was tragic. Fortunately, we're hitting hard enough now that we can get away with it. Just missing every basic because we're atrocious, apparently. Probably shouldn't have changed targets there. That was bad decision making. But yeah, if we throw out enough blanket damage like that, I'm not too desperate to be the star with all of the kills. If we can just throw out blanket damage, get our team the victory, that's what the series is really about. Personal goals, I mean, they're great, but it's not what we're here for. We're here for those wins. Try to decide if I want. Where am I at now? 2.32. Yeah, means I get to ignore the buff. And to be honest with you, I don't really like going and having to farm the buffs. Oh no. She died, so. Yeah, he didn't think that through. He doesn't want to be fighting me right now. Not without a strong advantage, and he thought his ult would be, but he's clearly mistaken. It's rare you ever get a big minion in unless you can get one very early, but if you do, it is worth the pressure, and although generally speaking I prefer to try and put the pressure on by getting a kill or two instead of actually trying to get the minion in. Oh, sorry about the bringing up mid. mid-sentence there, just trying to figure out what he was doing. He was willingly sacrificing the team fight on the far side and half of his health in order to be able to kill 2 of my hives. It just seems bizarre to me, but you know, whatever makes you happy. I'm not enjoying this fight simply because of the positioning. He seems to think that his ult will save him, but he doesn't realise that I hit hard enough now to not really care. We stayed as long as we could, we had to run in the end. I know I said killing is your safety with AMC, and there is a point when turning tail and running like an absolute chicken are the way to go. Oh, don't be anywhere near that.
Careful, middle.
This dude in my hives. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, sure, if they're there, take them. Like that. That was a sensible one from Nox, but he's really putting himself out there. I mean, sacrificing everything to kill the hive, I get it. If he's planning on engaging the fight, he certainly doesn't want to go into it with me having a hive up, but just putting himself out there to kill them for no reason, that just seems a little strange to me. In all honesty, I only threw that at him in the hopes that he'd realise that he got infected and that I had a hive nearby in the hopes it would draw him out. Oh, okay. Caught me a little off guard, I'll be honest. Yep, and that is a death for us. Let's see if we can. Yeah. So we're not quite at our personal goal yet, but plenty of the game still to go. Should always keep those hives just inside the arena there, guys. They're never going to kill them. Just gives you a nice little speed boost, and also when it comes to the point where you're desperately trying to kill the minions last ditch, you've got to always have that hive there. Unbelievably helpful. Ooh, we got it.
An enemy has been slain.
I make it plus 15 at the minute on the personal goal level. We've got to win the game. That's fairly decided at this point, but it would be nice to get our plus 20 goal. For the first time without it being completely carried for us. Not that the team haven't done well, I should specify. It's been a pretty good team. And I've not played my best, in all honesty. What was that basic? That wasn't even attempted to be aimed, that was just thrown randomly. Oh, that was a beautiful ult. I'm trying to keep my distance here because when that goes down, it's just not going to be in a strong position. So return the favour, got that slow out. Yeah, there we go. Remember, getting your teammates out of trouble is worth the same tickets to you for the win as getting a kill. If you can do just a little thing like that saves, in this case, Odin, it is worth every single day of the week. I didn't even have to put myself out there in order to do it either. And pick up that Deathbringer, and I really want to get myself a Wind Demon, so that's what we'll be looking into in replace of our Hunter's Blessing. Although Lifesteal, it's not required like it is on a lot of Hunters when you're AMC because of the healing that you get from your hives. But it probably wouldn't be a terrible idea. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. I think we'll go for the Bloodforge. Don't need the attack speed from an Assy, it's too late to be stacking. Seems to be the way to go. There we go. Oh, this Ordinal! That guy, he's an absolute god. So he wanted to be Expel on the character select screen, but I beat him to it, and I'm really glad I did now, in all honesty, because he's been a star man on the Odin. These ults have been absolutely sublime. Probably should not have gone back in there, not when I was going to slow myself, but yeah, the reason we managed to live there, guys, you may have noticed we got out nice and early. That mentality I was talking about getting yourself out. Getting out nice and early. Oh, there we go. Getting out nice and early there meant that when that Vamana wanted to run us down, we had just enough distance already that we were able to deter him from chasing us, because he would have easily massacred us there. Without the lifesteal, we were a sitting duck. But now we've got it, we can just sort of go into these fights without really too much of a care, just bullying the crap out of these frontliners, even when we just miss all of the basics.
Killing spree. Double kill.
So we took the fight on the right there, splitting the fight, but unfortunately our team did not get the victory we would have hoped for on the far side.
You have slain an enemy.
Oof. Yeah, we were dead there no matter what.
Ally has
We got ourselves caught into a bad position, just throw out the damage. Mainly in hopes of getting... If we got the kill on Saket, would have probably been okay. The Bloodforce shield would have been enough to get us out of there. But realistically, we were never getting the kill, so it's just throw out the damage. Hope the team can clean up. At least when we come back to life, we're going to have enough gold to get upgrades on both of our relics and the power pot. Well, if we wait a second, we will. I think it's probably worth it. We weren't getting there in time to save Najar anyway. Don't know why we're pressing so deep. I really don't like... I like pressing the advantage when you're ahead, but there is just sort of no-go areas, and this is one of them. This is just too aggressive, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it's working, but...
Cancel that.
Oh wow. Very aggressive. Don't think he appreciates that I can absolutely melt him now.
Good.
Oh! That was a nice save. Okay, let's head into this team fight. If we're going to try and save team, we really need to full commit for it. I really don't want to get involved inside of that area. Got the minions in. Oh my! That's poor. Really poor. We've got ourselves to that goal and now we've just started to go to absolute garbage. We're in part of the game when we should be doing well. Being overly aggressive. But hey, we've done it. We've got the win. We've pulled our weight. Odin 1 and 3. I feel for him there. He's played better than that. He's just made some poor tactical decisions that have cost him. But if we can, I would like if we could get the kill that ends the game off. I'm actually really quite tempted to, yeah, to go for it here. The Discordia is quite scary. Say that, I wouldn't mind the power. Don't need the attack speed from the purple. That's the one, that's the ticket. This is where it happens. Yep, there we go. Not sure if he'd have got that without me. Depends on the team that were coming in. But why risk it? People will call you greedy, steal kills, but it gets you the victory scheme if you can secure them, because you'll see in this series it's not uncommon for people to escape with 1 HP. And you will regret that when you lose by 2 tickets. So let's say we did. I actually lost track there for our personal goal. Clearly we won by about 60 tickets. 7-3, so we made it just in the kills to deaths alone. 20 points just there, and then the 11 on the assists, so 31. Strong performance, really. Not the best. Najar did do more for the team than us. Throwing out that blanket player damage, that's what's running for us in the end, allowing everyone else to come and clean up. Unfortunately, did have to do our minion duty. It's what we got that oboe for. But it gets you the win. If you can keep on top of the minions, you can win games. I often win games where we're 5 kills down by like 20 tickets, just because we've done the proper minion work. Generally will see me down there at the bottom of that damage taken. I will admit, we all have our weaknesses. I am quite passive. I like to sit back when I probably could get forward, but believe me, that's better than being overly aggressive. Did I actually say good game well played? Not sure. We'll have that one instead. Okay then guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.